Hello, and welcome to Looking Back. Looking Back is a show about revisiting the past, the way we lived, how we were educated, the influence of our churches and our communities. On this episode of Looking Back, we return to January 1st, 1915 for a program celebrating the Emancipation Proclamation held at the Cherry Street AME Church in Dothan. Join us now for Looking Back. The 52nd Emancipation Proclamation of the Negros will be celebrated at the Cherry Street AME Church, Friday, January 1st, 1915, beginning at 11:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. The principal speaker of the day will be Mr. Isaac Fisher, the noted writer and orator of Tuskegee, Alabama. The 11:30 a.m. program will consist of a song by the congregation, scripture reading by Reverend C.A. Lang, invocation by Reverend Throat Bellinger, remarks by President, Jubilee Melody by chorus, reading of the Emancipation Proclamation by Mrs. J.A. Harris, a solo by Mrs. B.M. Walker, introduction of the speaker by Mr. G.W. McRae, address by Mr. Isaac Fisher, Jubilee Melody by the chorus, and then we'll have a collection. The 7:30 p.m. program will consist of devotional exercises conducted by Reverend A. Brooks, Gettysburg Address by Miss A. West, male quartet selected, recitation selected, Mrs. J.J. Hall, instrumental solo, Miss F.C. Lassenter, paper, Progress of Negro by Mrs. J.C. Skinner, instrumental solo by Miss Connie Vanderzee, miscellaneous remarks, and the collection. Election of officers. The exhibits will be in the hands of Madams E. Price, O. E. Bellinger, and J. A. Harris. The committee on decoration consists of Mrs. Anita Butler, Sylvia Stepp, Lucy Matthews, Mary Lee Loyal, Annie McRae, Mary J. Houston, M.J. Jackson, Susie Idlett, Pearl Clark, Annie Clark, Miss Idella Middleton, Mrs. D. Morgan, H.J. Griffin, T.W. McRae, and Jenny Morgan and Kenny Magwood. Mr. E. Price, President, Mrs. B. M. Walker, Secretary, Miss Vanderzee, Organist. The 52nd Emancipation Proclamation of the Negros was held at Cherry Street AME Church, Friday, January 1st, 1915. Join us next time for Looking Back. Thank you for watching the Wiregrass Black History Channel, and make sure you subscribe.